So we are live here in the studio with another guest. On Friday, we had Jeffrey Banks, poetically known as Big Homie, and that was really cool to do an interview with him. Today we have another guest from Elite Feet, but I did not even I got your name as I walked in, but I have a class, and I apologize. Tell me your name again.
So my name is Jason Hunt. I am the general manager and owner of Elite Feet, premier footwear for the entire family. We are a family-owned sneaker store in Middletown, Delaware.
Middletown, that's where I live.
Oh, well,
whereabouts in Middletown are you guys?
So I'm right by the Middletown Diner. You know where the new Reed is?
Yeah.
Like right next to the Middletown Diner, the Dunkin' Donuts on 301, and the new Reed is.
Yeah, that used to be a Whole Food, holistic food care on the corner there,
exactly.
Right?
Whole Food is that was actually my neighbor's daughter.
Okay.
So that is actually where the new Reed is at. It's the new Reed the yoga place.
Yep.
Then it's the Middletown Diner.
And then
it's
you
my
guys.
store. Yep.
And then Dunkin' Donuts on the other end.
Absolutely.
The drive-through Dunkin' Donuts, which is great.
drive-through,
Exactly.
absolutely.
You got to be able to drive through. It makes it a little easier than going in.
Absolutely.
Excellent. Well, we're glad to have you here. So let's talk a little bit about what brought you in today. I understand that Elite Feet is unique in the state of Delaware. You are the only officially sanctioned Timberland, right?
Store in Middletown.
Store in Middletown.
Yeah, in Middletown, yep.
So tell us, how did you land that? Like, how's the shoe business work like that?
The shoe business is great. Very difficult. People think that, oh, man, you can just open up a sneaker store and boom, you get all the brands. But the brands are very protective of their brand, and they don't want just anybody selling it. They want to keep the integrity of their product. So I had to basically keep harassing people, calling the rep, calling the the Timberland store. The Timberland company to see if I can get a rep. So eventually, after about four or 5 months of harassing them, I was able to get to the rep and to convince the rep that I was somebody that they would want to do business with. So I had to do like $10,000 worth of orders already to get the account. So I did that, boom, and then they started seeing the sales come. And once the sales come and they see that they're happy. They're like, oh, well, they give you free stuff. They give you all the marketing, and now it's just great. So
that's great. So how long have you had the store? So
we've been there since September of 2015. So we're approaching our 2-year anniversary.
Cool. I like the shirt, by the way.
Thank you.
That's a really, so is that Elite Feet? Like, if I were to want to buy that type of shirt, do you sell that shirt, or is that a custom just for
This is
for
a
you?
custom. Yes, custom. This is the general manager shirt.
That's the general manager. Because I like the pockets, like on the arms and everything. That's pretty cool. Do you guys sell clothing there, or is it just shoes?
So we do some like T-shirts, things like that. Not a lot, but right now we're all about footwear. So right. Elite Feet premier footwear for the entire family. We do cleats. Yep. We do cheerleading shoes. We do boots. We do work boots. We sell Jordans. We literally sell it all. But the bulk of what we do is training shoes, running shoes, and walking shoes. That's like the basic. That's where everybody wants. Everybody's trying to get in shape. As we know, running and walking is the #1 activity in the world. So the thing that sets us apart is we do gait analysis.
I thought that was video games.
No, walking this guy's a comedian too, right?
So
stand up.
So do you have cameras for gait analysis? I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off on that.
No.
That's important.
No. So actually, the gait analysis, we do something a little different. So I'm certified in that. So with the gait analysis, we look at people's feet. We look at your arches. That's the #1 thing we look at. So
right.
Either you have a high arch, either you have a low arch, or you have a natural arch. And based upon that particular analysis, we will predict what type of shoe you're probably going to need. Then we're going to do a gait analysis. We're going to have you walk straight up. We're going to have you walk with either barefoot or in your socks. We're going to have you walk straight up down the store and straight back. And then we're going to have you lightly jog up and back. And then we can see if you pronate, meaning if you over pronate, under pronate, or you have a neutral gait. So we take all of that in consideration, and based upon the specific activity you're doing, because there's a difference between a running shoe, a training shoe, and a walking shoe. And based upon that, we recommend the right shoe for the right activity. It's a science to it, and that's our competitive advantage.
Yeah, my wife actually went to school for athletic training, so I actually understood the language you were using.
Okay.
Yeah. Same thing with like gait. She could do it much better than I can. That's why I stick to radio and television.
Absolutely.
So that's really great. So tell us a little bit about why did you come into McCain today? I know that you were visiting with the JDG students, entrepreneurial. It sounds like you're an entrepreneur, so obviously that's great. But what's your message for our students today?
Well, to me, it's always giving back. It's not all about taking and taking from the community. It's all about giving back. I run a nonprofit to this day, and it's all about mentoring. I'm born and raised in Chester, Pennsylvania, so I always want to give back. Like this is my supposedly day off, but I had the opportunity by Mr. K. He put out something on the internet, and I jumped at the opportunity. So he kind of solicited, say, hey, I need some entrepreneurs to come talk to my kids. I say, listen, that's what I love to do. I love giving back, and that's what it's all about. That's why I didn't bring any cards or any flyers or anything like that. It's not about me. It's about me giving, not taking.
Isn't that a lesson that we learn in life as we get older? It's not about us.
It's not about us.
I used to always think it was about me. The world revolved around me, all my goals, everything else. As soon as I got into this mindset of it's not about me, life changed.
Absolutely.
It really does. Perspective changes, and I don't know. I think that it's more fruitful life.
I get addicted to it. Like again, I started a nonprofit about 12 years ago.
Tell us what's your nonprofit?
So it's called Icons Community Empowerment Initiatives. www.omegaicons.org. We do a lot of mentorship. Me and actually a couple of my fraternity brothers that were nicknamed the Omega Icons. So what we do is we go back and we mentor kids. We mentor kids either in Chester and Wilmington, all the way down even Baltimore and D.C. And one of our flagship programs is called the Heritage Bowl. The Heritage Bowl is a Black History academic tournament for middle school and high school kids. So basically, it was a Black History Jeopardy for these kids to teach them about Black history. So we always said that, Black history is world history because it's integral. So we try to teach these kids about their history because they really don't know it. And a lot of that stuff stemmed from, self-esteem issues or thinking this, that, and the other. But if they understand their history, they would have better confidence, and therefore they could, do a better job in molding their future. But also the Heritage Bowl was a college tour. So we started at the University of Delaware for 3 years, and then it was at Lincoln University for 6 years. So it was a tournament, academic tournament, but it was also a college tour. So that's what we really did.
Nice.
And we're actually about to bring it back because it got so big we really couldn't even afford it anymore. But then, of course, our family started to grow. Guys got married and things like that. So we still do mentoring in the Appoquinimink School District. I'm a certified mentor in Apple High. Silver Lake, we actually adopted Silver Lake School.
Okay.
And we do a program called Reading with the Qs every quarter. So we read to the kids, and we do a lot of mentorship with Principal Clay down in Silver Lake Elementary.
Awesome. Very cool. Yeah, I just missed the Appo School District. I'm over the bridge. My address is Middletown, but I'm still Colonial.
Still Colonial?
Yeah, I'm bummed by that. I really want to be part of Appo, but there's great things happening in Appo.
Yeah, we'll mess those lines up for you so we can get you over across that
If you
line.
know somebody, let me know.
Yeah, no problem.
I don't know how that's going to work. But, so great. That sounds awesome. So we have Jay here from Elite Footwear, who also runs a nonprofit that is called the, don't tell me, Omega Group. Or no, you're the Omega Fraternity Brothers.
Yeah.
The Heritage Group was the tour. But what was Icons?
So it's Icons Community Empowerment Initiatives. That's the 501c3.
Okay. Can you find that on Facebook anywhere?
Yes. You can go to Omega Icons.
Omega Icons.
Or you can go to our website, which is www.omegaicons.org. We're a 501c3. We have all the paperwork. We've been doing that for a while. Matter of fact, I got to send that stuff in by the 15th. It just reminded me. What's today's date?
Today's the 8th.
Oh man, I gotta do that.
You got to get on that.
You just reminded me because my accountant just told me. He's like, "Yo, Jay, he sent me a text, and I totally forgot." You just reminded me. So thank you.
I understand. I run my own business.
Yeah.
So I before I came here, I was running my own videography business. And,
okay.
When it comes to taxes and IENs and everything else, it's a pain.
Yeah, that's why
a lot
I
of
have an
paperwork.
accountant, and I stay in my lane. My lane is right here.
Yeah.
And I try to stay in it.
Excellent. So we're a non-commercial radio station, so obviously, we don't advertise. We can't advertise for stuff. But what I can tell you is we're really pleased that you stopped in here to give your day, and we'd like people to give back and go help out your nonprofit as well as stop in Elite Feet down in Middletown, Delaware, right off 301. see what Jay has to offer. It's great to support. I don't want to call you a small business and insult you by saying small business.
I am a small
but
business.
you are a small business,
Absolutely.
but with big ideas.
Absolutely.
Small business, big ideas. Help keep him in business. Help feed his family. When we support our small local businesses, we are supporting our local families. And the money goes right back into our economy in a great way. So we want to thank you for being here today. And you get the privilege that every guest that sits in that chair gets. You get to pick our next song.
Oh, the next song.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. All right.
It can be any year.
You already know what he already know what it's going to be.
It can be anything. And then as long as I have it, we'll make it happen.
Okay.
If I don't have it, I'll be shocked because I normally can find what I need.
Okay. So the next song is going to be some Funkadelic by George Clinton. It's going to be Atomic
George
Dog.
Clinton.
Atomic
P
Dog.
Funk All-Stars.
Yes, Atomic Dog. Shout out to all the Qs out there. You know, we're due a man. Atomic Dog.
All right. Sounds good. Here it is.